I'm live, and you can't see me because I'm moving the camera around for a second. Let's try that right there for a minute. All right, so we are gonna try and get this adjusted accordingly, so I can try and keep my eye on the camera for a minute. Oh my gosh, I have to constantly move things around because I never know where I'm going to be. I guess the fun thing about having a lab for doing this. So I'm going to try to ignore the mess a little bit if you can. Okay, so today we're going to be using foam on a small tripod. This is the Fugitech or Fugitech tripod. These are available on Amazon for a few dollars, and you can do some pretty cool stuff with them. I've done some live streams with them, so yeah, so you can do that. So give me 1 second while I try to get the rest of the stuff together so we can get started. Don't have a whole lot of time today, so I can't just mess around. I have to actually get work done. So today is that day. Let's see. My apologies for the delay. I'm trying to finish getting this set up to make sure I can actually read chat and stuff, It's important. That way, if you guys want to see something, you can ask. Oh, I forgot Ricky's streaming today too. So my apologies to Ricky for preempting, although I don't think that's much of a problem. So yeah, if you're not familiar with Ricky, go over to Tanner 3D on YouTube. He's got a good show. He has some design work, does a good job. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to move this camera just a little bit. All right, so the idea today is that we have a couple of items. Okay, first we've got the Shuriken Naruto inspired that we want to get that taken pictures of. We have the kunai, also Naruto inspired. We're going to try and get this with pictures. We have the memorial plaque, which you can't really see it right now, but it does have a backlight. This is a lithophane, 3-piece system. So this is also one that we want to get pictures of. And I think the final one that we want to get pictures of is the Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Splinter bombs. The definition on these is going to be very kind of difficult, so I do have one that is painted. So we're going to try and mess about with those. So what do we need to do pictures? Ideally, something with a negative background. Okay, so I've got the green screen, but green screen is wrinkly and without any kind of pops. So we're going to try to avoid using the green screen if possible. We have some other options that we can use. One of my friends here has graciously offered to let me borrow his light box. So we're going to put some stuff away for a moment. And we're going to come over here and we're going to grab this. Okay, and I will be moving the camera soon, so don't feel bad or don't get angry at me or whatever. This is the system. So we've never used this before, so we are going to do our best to do this properly without any kind of craziness. This is very interesting. So what we can do is we're gonna stitch, well, you can't really see that, but right now, there's some Velcro in here that we're going to stitch together just to make sure it's stable. Looks like we could do something else. I'm not sure what this is here. Interesting. Sorry, like I said, this is the first time I've used this, so I'm not 100% certain that I'm doing this correctly. Okay. I don't really think it matters a whole lot how I do this. I guess I could have done it the other way too. Well, I guess we could always just leave the camera here. I think what I'm going to do though is take the bag off. I don't know. I kind of like that. So I think I might leave that right where it is. We could possibly use this one. This maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Guess I could go get my friend to come in here and help me with this real quick, but I think. Whoa. There's so much Velcro on this thing. It's like all over the place. There's Velcro in the corners, like right here. All right. So maybe what we will do is we'll just do this. Well, there's other stuff in there. That's the manual, I think. I'm gonna leave that there. All right. So, do we want to use the flap? Do we want to flip this over? There's so many different things we can do with this. I'm trying to figure out the best orientation I want to use. If I want to use the black down, I think we can. So I think we might just stick with that plan for right now. And then we'll maybe put the white in here just to kind of all right, let's give this a go, shall we? All right, so we have a box. We have some other pieces that we could also use with this. So we've got a lighting system, which we could use. That's really interesting. Which is probably a good idea, so we'll probably go back to that. We have the pedestal for a camera. Which we don't really need. We need something to put the lights on, so we might not do that. Different colored backdrops, so we could use like red or blue. And what else we got in here? Get some more lights. So we'll have to go back to that. And And ooh, it's got the same little bracket I do. I don't think we're gonna need that many lights, so we'll get rid of that one. And I think we're gonna stick with white. So I'm not open yet. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like opening people's stuff. So maybe what we'll do is let's see how this light holds up first before we go opening up people's hardware. Because I really don't like doing that. It's a character flaw. Can't help it. Good morning, Rover. All right, let's see. Can we do this without too much shadow? That's the question. It's kind of a bluish light, so kind of thinking that we may end up having to use these lights. So we will beg for forgiveness later. All right, so let's get the camera over here. What a wonderful morning, Mr. Rover. Such a great day. Yeah, I know. I caught on to that afterwards. And I don't really have a choice. Very limited on my window today. I love watching Ricky do the stream, but I have got to get this done. I have no job. I require monies. So unfortunately, money wins. So I have to really have to do something with this. Oh, what's in here? What's in there? These gels? They are color filters. Excellent. And oh, okay. Looks like there should be a tripod with this. I'm gonna unscrew this thing. There we go. Pop goes the weasel. It's very, very interesting how that works. I'm presuming that this goes in here like so. Not exactly sure how. Let's see. It goes like this. And then you spin it. It's going to be a short stream. Oh, well, if you're in there, tell him that I apologize for being on my stream, and I hope he's feeling better. Because that is no fun at all. All right. So we're going to loosen this cable up here. And we're going to drop this under the table. Oh, wow, that is a much better light. Much, much better light. So, yeah, we're definitely going with that. We're going to need something else. The question is, what do we want to use? We could do a flat photo on this. My concern is that that looks kind of ripply from there. So I wonder if we can get a little bit more of a downward angle on that. Or if I should try to. You popped out. Oh, see, I popped out. I'm feeling ready to go back to bed myself. Oh, I can completely understand, buddy. Some days it's not worth chewing through the leather straps to get out of bed in the morning. Okay, let's see if we can make this work. stable. I think I like that lighting a little bit better. So now we need something with weight. So we can use our Folgertech mug to do that. And we can start with this particular item. So we can see how this works out. So really, really tight quarters in here. So I'm going to have to move some tripods because, believe it or not, I actually have 2 tripods that are in the same spot right now. And I'm trying not to be like right in the camera there. Sorry. So we're going to lift this up. We're going to put it right here. That way you can kind of get a see what I'm doing here. All right, so this is basically my rough setup here. I'm going to have to move my computer over a little bit, which is not a problem, I don't think. I hope it's not. I can still see. Had a weird dream on your short nap. You were dreaming that you were sleeping. So that was like a sleep inception, right? All right, let's see if we can't get this just right. Gotta get rid of that shadow. See, now that's going to be the problem. So I have a shadow that I need to get rid of now. I've also got some black leaching over here. So we're going to fix that real quick. Such a big object, though, it makes it very difficult to. So we're going to get rid of the shadow for that. All right, so we've gotten rid of the shadow. Good morning, Ron. How are you today? All right, so we're going to start with that. It's not a beautiful picture, but try a couple of different exposures real quick just to see if we like that or not. And we can move this just a little closer as well. Try for, got to move this one out of the way. I don't know how I feel about having this mixture of blue and white light, but there we go. Oh, good morning, Matt. It's always early, but not that early, unfortunately. It's like 10:15 for me. Okay, so we've got that done. So what we're going to do now is we're going to turn that off. We're going to turn this one off. All right, get rid of the lights. Now we've got to plug in the light for this particular thing. So we're going to do that. Because, yeah, got to have our designated light here. I'm going to plug that in. Well, we're going to try to plug this in. We're going to lift this up Now move the cable to the back. Try to. Okay. And we can do a couple of things. We can either go brighter or we go dimmer, but I think I'm going to turn the overhead light on. Oh, that's going to work too well. Let's turn this light on. And I'll turn that down. Don't like blue light, but yeah, it's not too horrible. I've seen worse, I guess. We'll turn the brightness. I'm going to turn the brightness down just a little bit. Okay, I think that will be okay. All right, so we're done with that. So let's turn our overhead light back on. Unplug this. Need to go put this back too. I had to take it off the wall so I can take pictures of it. But we'll put it back. And I also do have one more light that I could possibly use. Look, it's the Folger Technologies LLC mug. Get one for yourself today. Let me try something real quick because I'm being silly. Let's bring that in here. If I can do that. Curiouser and curiouser. What a neat little shadow that is, though. Right up to the front. Well, that's not good. My phone decided to do that. Anyway, that was just something fun to do. I don't know why I felt the need to do that. So let's get rid of the mug. I need to find my other mug because it's the one I need coffee. Coffee. This is why you don't throw out 3D printed parts, just FYI. Especially when they have potential for other uses. Because if I'd thrown that away, I wouldn't have it now. Yeah. Of course, getting the lighting in here is going to be tricky. I could try doing it like that. Sorry, I can't really see because got this lighting in this weird way. I'm trying to get. All right. So how are you guys today anyway? It's a wonderful day. Hopefully you're doing well. Oops. And yes, before you ask, I am not an expert at photography. This is purely functional photography. That's all I'm doing here. Just trying to get a series of images that I can use that hopefully will be of okay quality. All right, Rover. Yeah, get some sleep, buddy. Thanks for showing up for a little bit, though. All right, so those are done. Well, done enough, I suppose. This one's going to be difficult because I need to stand that up. Well, let's see what other parts we have that we have not thrown away that we can use as a kickstand. I really mean that too. It's like sometimes you don't see a need for a part until after you've already thrown it out. Like I would have never thought I would have needed these things. I mean, what the heck? Let's get that just a little closer so we get rid of that. Take a picture. I think we need some form of measuring device. And I do have one somewhere in here. I just don't recall as to where. Where is my measuring device? To be fair, I did not think I was actually going to need a measuring device today, so I did not. I did not come prepared. Why did I not come prepared? Because it's me. Why? Because I always do things like this. Oh my goodness. Goodness. I don't have a measuring device. All right. So what else can I use as a known measuring device? Well, I guess we can use our calipers. I don't know how well that will represent, but kind of gives a sense of scale. Or a little bit anyway. It's not beautiful, but let's get a little bit brighter. All right, I think that'll be good. Let's see. Oh, there is lights on the back of this. Power switches. I didn't see them. If I can get a more artistic-y, I don't know what the word is, artistic-y like thing look to it. Okay, I think that'll work. We'll just lay it flat, and we'll do a picture like that, and we will call this good. The problem is that my light source casts a shadow. Let's try that. I think I should probably do or watch a couple of YouTube tutorials on how to do this kind of thing. But for now, this is what we got. This is what we're gonna do. This one will be a little bit trickier because I need some surface detail on this one. And I don't know how well I could do that. Let's turn that way. Yep, I'm gonna have to turn this way. Way I get my feet out of the way of the picture. Kill it. There we go. All right, we'll take that. I never said I was an expert, so don't hold that against me. Okay. So now we're going to prop this up. All right, so hopefully this is somewhat interesting. I know that it's not my normal stuff, but I'm just trying new stuff and, you know, just trying things out, see how things work and how they don't, how they do. Okay. I think that is all the pictures we need to take today. So, any questions before I log off? Because I do have a massive amount of things to do today. Perhaps I will live stream a little later today, perhaps not. But this is basically, like I said, this was the kind of trying out a cam, you know, the box, you know, the I don't know what you call it, the little studio light box thingy for, taking pictures. If I understand correctly, they really don't cost a huge amount of money. I do have a wish list if anybody's interested in seeing what I have on my wish list for Amazon. Certainly take a look at it. It's just kind of building the house printer. So I figured I would let you guys kind of help me make some of the decisions on the house printer. I just dropped my other tripod. Bummer. It's all right. So yes, always appreciate you guys being here and hanging out with me. Trying to clean this up so I can return it to its rightful owner. I am not a photographer, unfortunately, but you do find as you go through life that you learn that you need to do different things, and unfortunately this is one of those different things that I have to learn to grow. So hopefully, if anything you've seen, can be construed as helpful, because it is really the intent is for us all to grow together. And like I said, I've never used one of these boxes before, so I figured it was kind of cool that my buddy's letting me borrow it for, today, just to kind of, try it out. Hopefully I don't muck it up too badly. I feel kind of bad though. I had to open up the light, which had not been opened yet. All right, so this is the part where you're gonna figure out. Okay, this goes like this. This goes like this. This goes like this, and this on here. It goes like this. And it all buttons up nice together. And then the soft stuff goes in there. So I don't know. Yeah, that's definitely too tall for that. So I'm going to try and gently, without creasing it, just going to stuff that in there. So. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. All right, so we've got that done. And we got this done. Put this right here. Again, with the sneeze. Sorry, that one I didn't get to block yet. Yeah, anyway, so like I said, I apologize for not doing huge amounts of videos. I have been sick the last couple days, and I've been trying to get over that. Trying to find a job. So, of course, that's always priority. Take care of family, get a job. Seems to be the going theme. Unless, of course, you're lucky and you find something that you can do like this, and, I don't know, maybe make a little bit of income on that. So, that would be okay as well. In fact, I would prefer that. But, oh, so these were already together. Okay, so all I had to do was tuck these legs in. Very interesting. So I can tuck those just like that, and they stay there. So it's a cute little system. I like this. Fold it like that. I'm gonna call this back up again. This is called the Pro Photo Studio. I don't know. It's from Limo Studio. I don't know if this one's actually on Amazon or not. I imagine it probably is, because most of these collapsible thingies are available on Amazon, so you can probably find it there if you're interested. I don't know what the price is on it because I didn't buy it, so I can't help you with that. I can certainly look it up here in a second, though, and we can take a look. But yeah, I mean, it works fairly well. I think my only complaint is the wrinkles were just a little bit too much for me. I probably have to get out the Shark, the steam mop or something similar, maybe an iron, to kind of take some of the edge off of those wrinkles, or just run it through the dryer, after making it damp. That's probably what I would do. This is not mine though, so obviously I'm not going to do something like that because that would just be not me. I don't do stuff like that to people, unless of course they requested it. If they did, then I would, but I don't want to presume anything. So, all right, well, I mean, again, that's pretty much it. I did use some more of the UV resin the other day on, I think it was this one. No, I think it's that one. That was too bubbly. Where's the other one? To look through my parts bin and find all the pieces that I have done work on in the last few days. Do not know where I put that. Well, I guess I won't show it to you then. I was going to show it. This is the only one I can find with that resin on it. I think, actually, this might be it. Oh, this is it. Ha. It's still a little tacky, so I'm going to go put this back in the sun. But this is got the UV resin on it. The idea with this was to smooth it out so I could do a mold. But we don't know if it's going to work or not. But we are going to cure it some more. Still looking for a resin 3D printer. That is definitely on the list of needs at this point. I got some people that are interested in doing tabletop gaming and the figurines that you paint. So that's something that I really like to get into. Obviously right now it's not really a thing because, face it, I don't have the $400 or $500 necessary to do that yet. Even with my awesome patrons. Yes. Matt being one of them. So yeah, I mean, it's going to take a little bit of time for that, but once I do get into that, it's going to be one of those, we'll probably release a few on the Patreon page. That would probably have to be like, the paid side, but those would be models. So, but it's, again, this is work in progress. It's all like conjecture at the moment in theory. So nothing specific has come up yet, but I believe it will be soon-ish. So we will get into that another time. But until then, as always, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. So have a great rest of your day. And, don't give up on the things that make you who you are. Keep dreaming, and hopefully, everything goes your way. So until then, you guys have a great day.